Hello friends, welcome to Learn IT with Venkat. This video is the continuation of previous video, static routing, but in this video we are going to see the topology which is having three routers. Let me go to the topology. So this is my topology. Three local area networks, LAN 1 10.10.10.0/24 and LAN 2 172.16.10.0 and LAN 3 192.168.10.0/24. The LAN's gateway is assigned with the first IP address. If you look at this network, this router's FA0/0 is the gateway. So the first IP address of this network is assigned to that port. So this FA0/0 is having the IP address 10.10.10.1. Similarly, if you go to here, this network's gateway is this fast Ethernet 0/0. It is assigned with the IP address 172.16.10.1. And if you look at this network, this is going to be the gateway and assigned with the first IP address 192.168.10.1. And here we are having three PCs, PC1, PC2 and PC3. All these PCs IP addresses are already pre-configured. Along with this local area network, here we have a wide area network connecting all these three local area networks. Wide area network 1 11.11.11.0 connecting router 1 and 2, and the second wide area network 12.12.12.0 connecting router 2 and 3, and the third wide area network which is 13.13.13.0 connecting router 1 and 2. Click the router 1, enable. Here I want to view the interface details, so IP interface brief is the command. If you look at here, I am in router 1 which is connecting with this local area network. So the fast Ethernet 0/0 is having 10.10.10.1 as a gateway of this local area network, and serial 000 which is connected with your 11 wide area network with the IP address 11.11.11.2, and another interface serial 001 connected with 13 wide area network with the IP address 13.13.13.1. and all these ports are manually up and also administrator up. And give the command so IP route to list the routing table of this router. So if you look at this router having three directly connected network, one is 10 and 11 and 13. These three networks are directly connected. So if you look at here, the flag C for directly connected with 10, 11 and 13. Similarly, go to the router 2, enable so IP interface brief. So now you can look at here, the fast Ethernet 0/0 connected with the local area network 172 is assigned with the first IP address 172.16.10.1, and serial 000 is connected with 11. So it is having the IP address 11.11.11.1, and serial 001 is connected with the wide area network. So serial 001 is connected with the wide area network 12.12.12. So it is having the IP address 12.12.12.1 as I labeled here. Give so IP route to view the routing table. So here also three networks connected with this router. One is the local area network 172 and the other two are the wide area network 11 and 12. And similarly, go to the router 3, enable so IP interface brief, and here also you can see FA0/0 is acting as the gateway for the local area network 192.168.10.1, and serial 000 is connected with the wide area network 12, so 12.12.12.2 which is given here, and serial 001 which is connected with 13 which is 13.13.13.2. all are manually up and also administratively up. And give the command so IP routing table. So this router is having three networks directly connected. One is 192, 12 and 13. So here 12, 13 and 192. Now we have to configure static route on all the routers to connect with one another. For example, if you click this PC, desktop IP config ping 10.10.10.1, so gateway is accessible. If I give ping 11.11.11.1, another end of this router next to hop IP address, this part you can see here request timeout. You can't reach it because this router don't have any knowledge to reach to the next router. So we have to configure all the routers for static routing to know about all networks. So first I am going to configure router 1. So router 1 is knowing detail about 10, 11, 13. So we have to configure route for 172 and 192 network. Configure terminal IP route is the command as we have discussed in the last video, and 172.16.10.0 is the network address here /24. So 255.255.255.0 space. To reach this network from this router, the next hop IP address is this part 11.11.11.1. So here 11.11.11.1 and IP route 192.168.10.0 is the another network. 255.255.255.0 is the subnet mask to reach this network from this router 1, which is the next hop IP address. This is the next hop, so IP address is this one 13.13.13.2 13.13.13.2 end WR and give so IP route. Now to check the routing table, here you could see two entries added along with the directly connected network with the label called S, which stands for static configurations for 172 network and 192 network. Similarly, go to router 3, configure terminal. So here this router is knowing about 12, 13, 192. So this router should know the routing information regarding local area network 10 and local area network 170. So IP route 10.10.10.0 255.255.255.0, followed by that you are in this router 3. To reach this network, the next hop IP address is this one. So 13.13.13.1. So 13.13.13.1 and IP route 172.16.10.0 255.255.255.0, and to reach this network from this router, this is the next hop IP address, which is 12.12.12.1. So 12.12.12.1. Give end WR and give the command so IP route routing table. So here you could see yes static route added for 10 and another yes static route added for 172 via the IP address here labeled. Okay, now router 2. So if you look at this router 2 from 172.16.10.0 to reach this local area network 10, the next hop IP address is 11.11.11.2, and to reach this 192 network, the next hop IP address is 12.12.12.2. But as I told you, we can also configure the exit interface instead of configuring the next hop IP address. So here I am going to configure using exit interface. So if you look at this router, it is having two exit interfaces. One is serial 000 and another one is serial 001. You can use any one. So go to the router, configure terminal, IP route 10.10.10.0 255.255.255.0, followed by that to reach this local area network, the exit interface is serial 000. So yes 0/0/0 IP route 192.168.10.0 255.255.255.0, and to reach this network, the exit interface is serial 001. So space serial 001 end WR. Now give so IP route command. So here you could see static route for 10 network via serial interface, which is the exit interface of that router, and here static route to 192 network through the exit interface serial port. Now let me check. Go to this PC now reissue the same command. So now it is accessible, and now I am going to ping 172.16.10.1, which is the gateway of this network which is accessible here, and I am going to ping the PC here, which is this PC's IP address. So 172.16.10.2. It will take first time it will not hit, it will take time, and second packets onwards it will hit it. Okay, and similarly ping 192.168.10.1, which is the gateway of this network, is getting reply here, and similarly 10.2, which is this PC. So here we got the reply, and here I am giving trace RT to find out through which interfaces and all the network reached. So this command is used to trace the route of reaching the destinations. So 192.168.10.2. So if you look at here, to reach this destination IP address from this PC1, it first hit the gateway 10.10.10.1 and next hit the next hop IP address, which is this part 13.13.13.2. After that it reaches the destination IP address, which is this PC 192.168.10.2. And similarly, if you go to this PC2 ping 10.10.10.1, here we have used exit interface in this router to reach the network 10 and 192. So here 10 network is reachable, and here ping 192.168.10.1, which is the gateway of this network, is also reachable. And now I am giving trace rt command 192.168.10.1. So here you could see it reaches the gateway of this local network. After that, it directly reaches the 192.168.10.1, because here we didn't use the next hop IP address to go to this network. So here it will not display the next hop IP address 12.12.12.2 to reach this via the exit interface. So it reaches directly to the destination IP. Suppose if I am going to use this one interface, exit interface, serial 000, to reach both the network, which is 10 and also 192, instead of giving this serial port. And I am going to check whether it is reachable or not. So once you have configured the static route, the route will always prefer that route to reach the destinations, even though it is the shortest route to reach this network. But once you have configured the exit interface as this port, always the packets will be forwarded to this side only to reach this network. Let me check. So now in this router, I am going to remove this static route which the packet exit through the serial interface serial 001. Instead of this exit interface, here I am going to give this serial 000 to reach this network. So configure terminal, no IP route 192.168.10.0 serial 001. Sorry, we have to give the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now I have to add another route 192.168.10.0. 255.255.255.0 should be reached through this serial port, not through this port. So here I am adding the route with the exit interface serial 00/0. Now exit WR give show IP route command. Here you could see 10 network and 192 network reachable by the serial 000. Here also same exit interface. Let me check. So go to the PC again, ping 192.168.10.1. Look at here, it is still reachable. Now I am giving the same trace rt command to know through which nodes and all it transferred to reach this destination. Give enter and you can look at here, it first hit the gateway of this network. After that, it reaches the IP address 11.11.11.2. After that, it reaches this network. So it takes the route from this side and reach this side, not this side, because this is a shortest route, but we have configured the exit interface this side. So always the packet will go from this side to this side. You can see the difference here. 11.11.11.2 added here in the route path, and if you look at before, it reaches the gateway and directly to the network. So here the route is redirected, simulated with the packets. So from this network to this network PC, here you can take the PDU, click the simulation and let me check. So here the packets will be traced through which route it reached the destination. So here I am running it. So the packet started sending. Switch to router. Here it will take the decision to take which route. So it takes this route to reach here, not taking this route. Clear? So it reached the destination IP address. Thanks for watching. Hope you understand this. If you like this video, share with your friends. Subscribe this channel for getting more video updates. Bye bye.